Welcome to the world of unexpected roadside disasters. Get ready to witness 25 shocking crashes involving invasive species animals, darting across highways, causing heart-stopping collisions. Let's dive in. This is a road in Texas. They intersect with the lives of millions of wild animals trying to survive, and when these worlds collide, it can be chaos. Thousands of animals suddenly dart across the highway, leaving drivers with no time to react. Laws requiring drivers to be vigilant are needed to prevent this from happening again. Imagine this, you're cruising down the highway, music playing softly, when out of nowhere, a cow appears right in front of you. What do you do? This is a reality for many drivers across America, from rural Texas to the roads of California, who suddenly find themselves face to face with an unpredictable animal crossing their path. One second can change everything. The driver has no time to hit the brakes. The result is often devastating. Witness this heart-stopping moment. A herd of buffaloes stampedes across a busy street. The car skidded to a stop inches from one of the animals. This also highlights the poor responsibility of the herders. But luckily the driver was rushed to a medical center in time. Can you imagine the panic? Horseback riders are herding cattle down a narrow country road in Montana. Peaceful, you think? Every passing vehicle is a ticking time bomb. This invasive species is not at fault. They are just trying to survive. So let's take responsibility for ourselves and prepare to slow down to 40 M50 for safety. The scene of a farmer's cattle stampeding in front of an oncoming train in rural Kansas. The animals don't understand the danger, and the farmer has no time to react. For the farmer, each cow represents his livelihood, and in the blink of an eye, it is gone.
Dog bitch.
We must adapt and find solutions to prevent these accidents. Smart systems like AI-powered surveillance, animal detection technology, and automated barriers are important tools that can reduce the frequency of these accidents.
Dog bitch.
Elephants crossing train tracks create serious challenges for both wildlife and rail operations. Slowing trains in these areas helps protect animals and maintain ecological balance. It's not just wildlife. The Clayton County train derailment and fire show how serious this problem is. Regular checks of brakes, couplings, and signals are required before every safe trip to prevent mechanical problems. An accident occurred at a railroad crossing in Palmito, Georgia, where a train crashed into a truck. Fortunately, no one was injured. The accident is believed to have been caused by reckless driving, possibly due to the truck driver ignoring traffic signals. Never violate railroad safety rules, especially at crossings. These crash simulations hit hard, showing the brutal reality when trains collide with cars. It's a wake-up call for everyone. Respect crossings, stay alert, or face consequences that could change lives forever. A CRB driver may have been involved in some type of accident or traffic collision on the railroad. Fortunately, the driver was able to get out in time. In 2011, at Choker Station, a family illegally walked on the railway tracks. A serious risk that no one would accept. This incident shows the importance of educating the community about railway safety. If you always obey the law, please click the like button. In Texas, loose cattle on roads threaten safety and traffic flow. Authorities must enforce stricter fencing laws, increase patrols, and educate ranchers to prevent accidents and protect communities. Immediate action is crucial. On quiet, unlit roads through America's largest cattle ranching areas, drivers must stay extra alert. Slow down, watch for roaming livestock, and be ready to stop at any moment. At crossings without barriers, stay sharp and never trust your eyes alone. Stop, look both ways, and listen. One careless second could cost everything. Your life depends on your vigilance. The ambulance stuck at the Millicent railway crossing highlights a key issue that can also be caused by human error, such as alcohol use or ignoring signals. It is not just driving the train carefully that is important, but also the railway infrastructure. Authorities should inspect the tracks at least once a month to ensure safety and prevent accidents. This driverless locomotive that caught fire near Munich is truly chilling. Mechanical failure, human error, or something else. It shows how important remote control safety and fire prevention protocols are. What steps do you think could have prevented disasters like this? Share your thoughts. The Bay County crash caused more than $5 million, 0 cents in damage, and severely disrupted local travel. Each derailment disrupts schedules, delays freight and passengers, and strains the economy. Hi guys! Wildlife accidents lurk in every corner of the city, causing millions of dollars in damage every year. Be careful, drive slowly, and report wildlife sightings. How are people coping? And what is the best solution to get home safely?
Oh!
No, that horse was a moose. Did anyone else get the same idea as I did at first? But here's the truth. A collision between a car and a horse on Highway 283 near Altus, Oklahoma. The horse died and the driver was left dazed but uninjured because his car had a seatbelt. The accident happened south of Martha Y. Tips for driving on I-80. A driver was struck by a deer after hitting a moose in icy winter conditions. To stay safe, drive slowly, turn on your headlights, and watch for moose crossing the road. Use winter tires, keep your distance, and avoid sudden moves to stay safe on icy roads. What do you think is a safe speed to drive if you hit a moose trying to cross a dark highway at 75 mph? This happened many nights in Montana. The passenger side windshield was almost shattered. My sister-in-law came to pick us up. She saw the moose on the shoulder of the car. She said it looked like a horse. Moose avoiding cars on icy Russian highways is a story that is not unique to Russia, but also occurs in some areas of the United States. If you encounter an incident like this, should you leave the moose alone or call for rescue to resolve the problem and ensure the safety of the next person? There are many other things in the place where it is going, so installing a fence will reduce the unwanted danger. Installing moose crossing warning signs on roads like Tyner and University Way in Minnesota alerts drivers to slow down and watch for wildlife. These signs placed in high-risk zones remind drivers to maintain safe speeds, reducing annual deer vehicle collisions by up to 30% in similar areas. A moose disrupted traffic while being guided across a busy road. The well-meaning helper lacked caution, as moose can be powerful and aggressive. In such collisions, is it safer to stay in your vehicle and pull over to the shoulder to ensure safety for others behind you? A herd of 70 cows blocked Florida's turnpike for nearly 4 hours after escaping a burning trailer, causing massive traffic delays. Without intervention, such incidents could paralyze roads for longer. In Florida, unsafe livestock confinement leading to loose animals can result in a first-degree misdemeanor, with penalties including fines up to $1,000, 0 cents, or jail time. A loose horse ran for miles on a California highway before colliding with a car. The horse, named Bliss, was reportedly running on the 101 freeway in Encinitas after getting loose from a training exercise. The horse ran approximately 6 miles before impacting a Mercedes-Benz. Fortunately, both the horse and the driver of the car are expected to recover. If a horse or large animal runs off the road, immediately notify the traffic police or animal control team to block off the area and ensure safety. At the same time, reduce speed safely. In Texas, herding cattle off highways like I-10 is restricted to trained professionals, such as ranchers or animal control officers. Unauthorized individuals attempting to chase or move livestock can worsen traffic and risk injury. Where do these ducks come from that suddenly waddle across foreign highways like I-95 in Maine, causing traffic chaos? When cars have to make sudden turns or stops, it can be very dangerous for ducks and people. To solve this problem, build tunnels and strictly enforce livestock control laws. At the beginning of the 20th century, human activities nearly wiped out top predators like wolves globally. In the United States, wolves face the threat of extinction, with the last wolf in Yellowstone being knocked down in 1926. A major move by the US. Fish and Wildlife Service in 1995 aimed to reverse this decline by reintroducing wolves to the western states. As part of this project, 45 wolves were relocated from Canada to Yellowstone, where they were released after just 2 months. Over the next decade, their numbers soared across northern Yellowstone, eventually reaching over 3,000, disrupting residents' livelihoods. One of the immediate impacts of the growing wolf population is on human pets. In just 1 week, wolves attacked more than 200 dogs and cats, leaving pet owners facing huge medical bills. These attacks cause financial strain, with the average cost of medical care for injured pets reaching more than $1,500 per incident. In 2000, 25 wolf attacks on pets were reported during that time, prompting local authorities to take swift action. What began as a celebrated reintroduction turned into a controversial issue, as wolves presented unforeseen threats. To mitigate the growing threat of wolves, the US government implemented a regulated wolf hunting policy. This policy sets strict requirements for hunters who must pass an advanced wildlife control course before participating. Successful hunters are rewarded with up to $4,000, and hunting teams typically consist of up to 5 members equipped with weapons approved by hunting organizations. These hunters also receive extensive training on wolf behavior and ethical hunting practices, emphasizing the importance of responsible population control. Wolf hunting primarily takes place in the northern forests during the fall and winter, when wolves are most active. Hunters often use rifles like the .30-06 Springfield, highly regarded for its accuracy and penetration power, capable of taking down wolves at distances of up to 300 yards.
Got him? Back on it.
High-performance binoculars, such as the Loophole BX4 Pro Guide HD, are essential for spotting wolves from afar, ensuring a clear view for accurate and humane shots. However, despite these advanced tools, wolf hunting remains a challenging task due to the wolves' intelligence and pack behavior. In wolf hunting, hunters often use sound devices, also known as callers, to emit sounds that resemble the cries of prey species, such as deer, elk, or injured rabbits. These sounds make them come closer to the hunter, creating hunting opportunities. The most common type of sound used is the cry of an injured rabbit, accounting for 80%. Night wolf hunting in the United States in states that do not impose population limits allows hunters to take as many wolves as possible during the season. The legal shooting distance for night hunting is typically up to 300 yards. Hunters are not allowed to hunt at night in certain areas including national parks, wildlife refuges, and near residential areas. Violating these restrictions can result in penalties, such as fines ranging from $500 to $5,000 and confiscation of hunting equipment.
Kill him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta have it. All right, I'm gonna turn my...
While wolf hunting may be controversial when it comes to wildlife conservation, it does play a role in minimizing harm to livestock. Additionally, the US government can use wolf fur to create a variety of products. Wolf fur has been used in Japan to create lifelike models designed to protect agricultural fields. These wolf models were shown to be effective in 2016 in deterring bears, which are known to damage crops. This approach emphasizes the balance between conservation and practicality. What do you think about the US government solution? Leave a comment. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please watch the next video right after this without taking your eyes off the screen.
In May 2021, a pack of wolves attacked the Miller Ranch in Wyoming, attacking 120 sheep in one night. This attack caused more than $20,000 in damage to the Miller family and left them worried for the safety of their sheep. Wolves often attack sheep's throats, causing serious injuries. The Miller family had to increase measures to prevent wolves, using electric fences around them, but it was ineffective. To prevent wolves from attacking farms, North American authorities have used guns to deal with them. Wolf hunting is regulated by the Fish and Wildlife Service (FWS) and individual state wildlife management agencies. To participate in wolf hunting, hunters need a valid license, which can be purchased from FWS or the State Wildlife Management Agency. In North America, applicants must be 18 years of legal age to participate in regulated hunting. Hunters are authorized to use a wolf hunting license and must complete a wolf hunting course before being licensed. This course includes information on wolf behavior and ecology, safe and ethical hunting techniques, and local wolf hunting laws.
Crushed him, man. He's gone.
Each license allows hunters to hunt between 50 to 100 wolves per year, and the hunting season typically lasts from fall to winter. In winter, wolves often gather in large groups to hunt and breed, making hunting them easier. Due to the lack of natural food sources, wolves have to forage more during the day, which makes it easier for hunters to observe in good lighting conditions and track them based on their footprints. The size for identifying wolf footprints is from 2 to 2.5 inches. These footprints form a long line in the snow from which hunters can follow to find the wolf's hiding place. The Winchester .308 rifle is the most popular choice for hunting wolves due to its long range and powerful shot. To ensure effectiveness, hunters should target the wolf's weak points, including the heart, lungs, and brain. When wolves are attacked in these locations, they are immediately shot down, a humane action that reduces the risk of long-term suffering. Accurately targeting these weak spots requires precision shooting skills and an understanding of wolf anatomy, helping the hunter perform the task humanely. Yellowstone National Park in North America is an area where hunting is prohibited by the government. Hunters are not allowed to hunt in this area to protect the ecosystem and biodiversity, especially wild animals such as wolves, which play an important role in the park's ecological balance. If hunters violate this regulation, they can face large fines and confiscation of hunting licenses and equipment. When hunting wolves in the snow, hunters need the help of teammates to ensure safety and effectiveness. A hunting team usually consists of 3 to 5 people. Coordination among members helps share work, increases the ability to detect and track wolves, and reduces the risk of danger. Teams also support each other in emergencies, like when someone is injured or lost. In addition, moving in groups makes it easier for hunters to manage equipment and maintain morale in the harsh conditions of the snow environment. When hunting, North American hunters often use red rope along the path to mark and avoid getting lost. This red strip helps hunters easily identify paths in large and complex wild environments, especially in snow-covered conditions. Marking the path with red strips not only ensures the safety of hunters but also helps them optimize time and effort during the hunt. Using white clothing when hunting wolves in North America is an effective camouflage strategy in snow-covered environments that make it difficult for them to detect hunters. Prepare clothes carefully to keep warm in harsh weather conditions and protect yourself when hunting. This not only increases the ease of approaching wolves and helps avoid attacks. When hunting wolves in North America, hunters often use snowmobiles with speeds up to 60 mph. Snowmobiles provide many benefits, such as moving quickly through snow-covered terrain, helping hunters reach targets more easily. In addition, snowmobiles help transport heavy equipment and provide a safe means of returning to base after completing a hunt. Using hunting dogs when hunting wolves brings many important benefits. Hunting dogs have the ability to detect and track wolves thanks to their sense of smell, helping hunters quickly determine the location of hidden wolves. In addition, hunting dogs can also warn early about the presence of wolves, reducing the risk of sudden attacks. They also help herd wolves into favorable positions for hunters to shoot down. According to the regulations in the hunting license, hunters are allowed to use from 1 to 3 hunting dogs. This ensures a balance between hunting efficiency and situation control, avoiding the risky use of too many hunting dogs. Many people oppose using hunting dogs to hunt wolves because of concerns about animal welfare, when hunting dogs can be injured or not survive when attacked by wolves. The use of hunting dogs can disrupt the natural ecosystem, increasing tension between animals in the area. These concerns have led to strong opposition from animal protectionists and advocates of ethical hunting. Local authorities need to take humane measures to deal with wolves and educate people about the consequences of wolves. This includes providing detailed information on the economic damage that wolves can cause on farms. The government should organize educational programs to teach people how to deal with wolves, use harmless repellents, build protective fences, and other preventive measures. In addition, there needs to be a policy to support farmers devastated by wolves, helping them stabilize their economy.
Whoa!
If you agree with the use of hunting dogs when hunting wolves in North America, please comment number 1. If you support the hunter's hunting method, please press the like button. Thank you for watching the entire video. Share the video for your family to have good luck. Please continue with me in the next video.
Whoa!
I see it.
San Antonio, Texas, on the morning of May 24th, 2024, a 200-pound wild boar caused chaos at the Quick Stop convenience store on Blanco Street on the east side. The ferocious wild boar knocked over shelves, broke glass cabinets, and attacked store staff, causing many people to run away in panic, Estimated damage to the province is about 20,000 USD. It took the police more than 30 minutes to control and handle the wild boar. This serious incident makes people concerned about the wild boar situation in Texas, causing property damage and threatening safety. People should be careful and report wild boar sightings. Each year, feral hogs cause up to $400 million in damage to residents and business owners in Texas. So faced with these serious problems, what countermeasures did Texans use? Texans have used wire cage traps to deal with feral hogs invading urban areas. After applying iron cage traps, losses decreased to about 100 million USD per year, a decrease of more than 75%. This not only helps protect the city, but also minimizes property loss for business owners, contributing to economic stability and environmental protection. Cameras installed on traps can record and transmit images directly to people's mobile devices, allowing them to observe wild boar activities from afar. When a wild boar enters the trap, the sensor mechanism will trigger the iron cage door to collapse and send a warning to the user's phone via the hunter's specialized application. This camera can operate continuously for 24 hours a day, thanks to the solar battery or backup power source, ensuring uninterrupted monitoring. To install an iron cage trap for feral pigs, you need to prepare 13 T-poles, 12-gauge wire mesh, 3 16-foot long nets, rebar ties, and 86 inches of rope. Choose a shady area near a water source, flat land near a road for easy access and inspection, where wild boars often appear. Drive 13 T-poles into marked locations on the ground, about 4 feet apart. Attach the nets to the T-poles, making sure the nets are close to the ground and tied tightly so the wild boar cannot escape. And trap installation time usually takes 3 to 4 hours, depending on the number of people installing. To effectively prepare bait to attract feral hogs, fill a 5-gallon bucket 3/4 full with corn. Add 2 packets of strawberry Jell-O and 2 quarts of strawberry soda to ferment the corn. Next, add 3 packets of Fleischmann fast rising yeast to each container. Pour about 3 inches of water over the corn so the corn absorbs moisture. When it's cold, create a warm environment with straw and tarpaulin, then place a heater to keep warm. Leave the mixture for about 5 days to ferment completely before using it as wild boar bait. In Texas, dealing with feral swine by trapping requires hunters to have experience and knowledge of their behavior. At the same time, hunters also need a valid trapping license from the local wildlife management agency and are only allowed to trap in regulated areas. When feral hogs are trapped, they become aggressive. Hunters used guns to ensure safety against wild boar attacks during handling and gathering. Afterward, hunters transport them to wildlife management areas for population monitoring and control. Some communities do not support trapping. They believe that the use of traps causes injury to wild boars. They are also concerned about the risk of catching other animals by mistake, affecting the balance of the ecosystem. However, advocates of trapping wild boars say this is an effective measure to control the overgrowth of this species and minimize damage to the environment. After collecting wild boar from the management area, the government will reward hunters with a wild boar to encourage and recognize their contributions in reducing wild boar proliferation.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.